Hi, my name's Mimi, and this is The Fiery Heart reaction video. See? Look at it, look at it. I got this book yesterday. When I went to bed around 1 in the morning, I was 206 pages into, no, I was 216 pages into the book. And then around 10:30 in the morning, I was 348, and by, 10:50, I was on 400, and by 4:10, I had finished this book. Holy crap. I've been waiting for this lovely thing since February when the Indigo spell came out. See the purple one? Yeah, when this one came out. And of course, like I did today, I devoured it, proceeded to throw the book, and then just sit there and stare at the book in silence for a bit, and just let it all sink in. And now it's Wednesday. I have class tomorrow. I have a gigantic gap. So what am I going to do, you may ask? Oh, I'm going to reread this book so I can then kind of let it all sink in some more. Richelle Mead is one of those authors that I always have to get her book on the first day or the second day. I just need to get it as soon as possible because her cliffhanger endings and just her writing as a whole makes me have to read more. And that is a sign of a good author. I love Cassandra Clare. I love Neil Gaiman. I always have to get a Neil Gaiman book, and I always have to get a Cassandra Clare book because I love them. But with her books, they're just this dying hunger that if I don't read it, I need to know the answers. And there's just so many different emotions in the book, which is the sign of a good author, because you want to feel, you want to escape, you want to understand, you feel better when you read them. Remember that really long, 10-minute trailer book when I did it on Sticks? See that purple thing up there? Here, let's move the camera all bad. See that purple book, that Sticks book? Yeah, that took me a couple days, because that was 940 something pages. That was gigantic. Absolutely gigantic, and I felt like a better person after reading it. And I still do, because there's a lot of life lessons in that one, and there's still some stuff too. I know supernatural crap, witches and vampires and demons, not this one, but just in general, it's what I read. I love escaping into fantasy world. I love writing. I did a novel in 15 days for National Novel Writing Month, so keep on writing if you're doing it, people. But I love it. I love fantasy. I love good authors. I love good writing. I love characters I feel for. I love that I got to have Adrian's point of view. I love that I finally got to be inside his brain instead of just seeing him through Sydney's mind, and vice versa. And I got to see Sydney through Adrian, and it's just so absolutely adorable how better people they make each other, how he's helping you deal with your caffeine addiction. I'm a caffeine addict. I was like, I'm going to try that too. I'm going to try and cut it down to 1, but for her it's coffee, for me it's Jack Pepper, but it's a start. Anyway, they help each other. She helps him deal with his spirit, and she's trying, and it pains her when he pawns off Tatiana's ruby from one of her cufflinks, and he flips the it hits him. It was so sad to see it, and then we got to see through his point of view how bad it gets for him, how he's hearing Tatiana's voice all the time. Tatiana, and it's just so sad, and it just made me want to hug the book, and I did a lot, and that's okay. It's weird as hell on this New York subway, but whatever. People understand. Shockingly enough, people don't look at it as weird as I thought. I mean, I didn't have a cover on yesterday, I did, but today I just was holding this book and just kind of trying not to rock back and forth, but whatever. That's a good author. That made me escape. Still got school in time, etc., but whatever. That's just good writing, and it's just so much fun to see. Adrian no longer hates Rose. He's still it's a friend. It's a little pang, but that's always your thing when it's your first love, but it's not really first love, because when he sees Sydney, all these different adorable passages of how much he loves her, how happy they are with each other when they're not together, it feels weird. It's just not right. He had his friends from college help make her a beautiful birthday dinner, and all these little things. And now let's talk about, instead of all the cute, fluffy, happy things, let's talk about Zoe, and how every other page, it's not that I hated her, I get it, I'm an only child, but I get why she reacted the way she did, and it hurts so much, because Sydney's been brilliant in this novel. She found out how to break the Golden Lily alchemist mark with salt, and just the chemicals and all the elements, and it was just so much fun to watch her develop from book 4 when we met her, books 4 and 5 and 6 when we meet her in Vampire Rose, how she was just that quiet alchemist. She fucking hated dhampires and Moroi and all that. It just wasn't her thing. And then now we had her in Bloodline. She was kind of really apprehensive, and then in Golden Lily she freaked out when her and Adrian kissed, and then in Indigo Spell they finally started dating, and in this one they went all the places. Good for them. That's just fun development. And then you have poor Zoe, who it's nothing more in all Zoe and Sydney really wanted was the approval from their horrible fucking father. Oh my god, I hate novel dads. Holy shit. His comment to her when Sydney wanted to order her meal was like, "Oh well, it looks like you're gaining some weight." Ow! Did you not realize the comments you make cause your daughters to be anorexic? Like, you just say things and not realize the repercussions, and if you do, you don't give a shit. They're loyal to the cause, and fuck, you just shoved your daughter in a re-education center because your other daughter found her phone with her text from her boyfriend. I do understand the feelings they have that this is their, like, purpose to save the world from the vampires and shit, but oh my god, these are your children. Ah, shit. It's still such an awesome book. It really was great. I'm very excited to reread it, to just let it all just kind of play back slower. I loved watching Adrian develop. It was great to see him at least try help. He wanted to be better for Sydney, so he got the antidepressants with a numb spirit like it did with Lissa. We got Lissa and Christian, we got Dimitri, we got all of them in this one, and it's fun. But how he feels so messed up without having it, but then when he has it, it's just so many different emotions, and the spiritness is making him bipolar and crazy, and it just was so real despite all the fantasy elements, which is what I love. That despite the fact that I'm escaping, I'm still getting some excitement. I'm going to talk behind the book. That's smart, but it makes me happy to see such a good book come out. Not that the other books I read, I don't consider them good. It's nice to know when as long as I get to read a Richelle Mead book, I'm happy. It makes me step up my writing abilities. It makes me want to be able to write, not identical to her, but it makes me want to write at that level. And I hope that one day whoever watches these will get to read those, preferably soon within the next couple months. But yeah, this is my overall reaction thing on life and books and stuff on The Fiery Heart. Thank you for watching. Please, please, please go read it if you are interested in this type of stuff. If not, just why'd you watch? Go check out her other books. She also has this other shit. I don't know why it's not listed. I'm kind of sad they don't do that in this one. It's not listing all of her books that she's done. But she also has a Succubus series. Gina Kincaid, Georgia Kincaid. I'm going to start that one soon. She also has Game Board of the Gods, which is another adult series, and she has the Vampire Academy books, as well as Bloodlines. This was Bloodlines, the top one, and then those bottom books there are all the Vampire Academy ones. But you can't get those covers anymore because they're being re-released. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be back with another book one, preferably the 5th one, Silver Shadows, July 29th. So like by July 30th, you'll have a reaction.